Hello, welcome back to our channel. Once again, where we embark on some special for you. And today's episode is on the losing submarine Titan. So, without any further ado, let's go to the main item that we are cooking today for you. Once again, the ship Titanic is in people's mouth for the loss of Oceangate Submarine Titan. Today, we will look for the whole story and the behind scene of losing submarine Titan. Let's go back to the main item, where this all started. And the Titanic. The Titanic was a British ocean liner that sank in the North Atlantic Ocean on 15 April 1912 after colliding with an iceberg. More than 1,500 people died, making it the deadliest sinking of a single ship at the time. In 1985, Robert Ballard located the wreck of the Titanic on the ocean floor around 400 nautical miles from the coast of Newfoundland. The wreck lies at depth of about 3,810 meters. Since its discovery, it has been a destination for research, expedition and tourism. By 2012, a century after its sinking, 140 people had visited the wreck site. Titan submersible. Formerly known as Cyclops 2, Titan was a 5-person submersible vessel operated by Oceangate. The 6.7-meter long and 1,032 kg vessel was constructed from carbon fiber and titanium. The entire pressure vessel consisted of two titanium hemispheres with matching titanium interface rings bonded to the 142 cm internal diameter, 2.4 meter long carbon fiber wound cylinder. One of the titanium hemispherical end caps was fitted with a 380 mm diameter acrylic window. In 2020, Roush said that the hull originally designed to reach 4,000 meters, according to 13,000 feet below sea level, had been downgraded to a depth rating of 3,000 meters after demonstrating signs of cyclic fatigue. Why was the Titan diving? Oceangate, a private company based in Everett, Washington, organizes expeditions that can last up to 9 days to travel to shipwrecks and underwater. According to the company website, Oceangate also provides crewed submersibles for commercial projects and scientific research. Mr. Roush, an aerospace engineer and pilot, co-founded the company in 2009. Oceangate called the Titan the only crewed submersible in the world that can take 5 people as deep as 4,000 meters, more than 13,100 feet below the surface of the ocean. The company has taken people on tours of the Titanic site since 2021 and guests have paid $250,000 to travel to the wreckage. In 2018, leaders in the submersible craft industry were so worried about what they called the experimental approach of Oceangate that more than 3 dozen of them signed a letter to the company obtained by the New York Times. They warned of possible catastrophic problems with the submersible development and the planned voyage to the Titanic wreckage. On board, 5 people were in the submersible. Stockton Roush, the founder and chief executive of Oceangate Expeditions, hoist operated the vessel. Hamish Harding, a British businessman and explorer. Another British businessman, Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman, from one of Pakistan's wealthiest families. And Paul Henry Nargiolet, a French maritime expert who had been on more than 35 dives to the Titanic wreck. The incident. The dive operation began on 18 June at 9:30 am Newfoundland Daylight. For the first hour and a half of the descent, Titan communicated with polar friends every 15 minutes, but communication stopped after a recorded communication at 11:15 am. James Cameron indicated that it was likely that the sub's early warning system had alerted the passengers to an impending delamination of the hull. He added, "We understand from inside the community that they had dropped their ascent weights and were coming up, trying to manage an emergency." A US Navy acoustic detection system designed to locate military submarines detected an acoustic signature consistent with an implosion hours after Titan submerged. The submersible was expected to resurface at 4:30 p.m. At 7:10 p.m., the US Coast Guard was notified of the missing vessel. The Navy reviewed its acoustic data from that time and passed the information about the possible implosion event to the Coast Guard. Titan had up to 96 hours of breathable air supply for its 5 passengers when it set out, which would have expired on the morning of 22nd June 2023 if the submersible had remained intact. What caused the implosion? Titan's hull is believed to have collapsed on Sunday as a result of enormous water pressure. The sub was built to withstand such pressure, and experts will now be trying to determine what exactly went wrong. Analysis of the debris may help establish this. Titan is believed to have been 3,500 meters below sea level when contact was lost. The vessel was so deep that the amount of water on it would have been equivalent to the weight of the Eiffel Tower, tens of thousands of tons. If there were a rupture to the structure, the pressure outside would be much greater than the one inside the hull compressing the vessel. What happens in an implosion? When a submarine hull collapses, it moves inward at about 1,500 megawatt. That's 2,200 feet per second, says Dave Corley, a former US nuclear submarine officer. The time required for complete collapse is about 1 millisecond or 1,000th of a second. A human brain responds instinctually to a stimulus at about 25 milliseconds, Mr. Corley says. Human rational response from sensing to acting is believed to be at best 150 milliseconds. The air inside a sub has a fairly high concentration of hydrocarbon vapors. With the hull collapses, the air auto-ignites and an explosion follows the initial rapid implosion, Mr. Corley says. Human bodies incinerate and are turned to ash and dust instantly. Secured the sea. The US Coast Guard coordinated with the Canadian authorities and commercial vessels to search for the Titan. A remotely operated vehicle or ROV from the Canadian vessel Horizon Arctic searched the sea floor, and a French vessel deployed its ROV at the site, the US Coast Guard said on Thursday on Twitter. The US Navy also sent a machine that can help recover heavy objects from the sea. Sonar buoys were deployed, and sonar were used to try to locate the submersible underwater. Aircraft from the United States and Canada, along with vessels, also scanned the ocean surface. And that's all we have got for now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends. We will get back to you after we find anything more on this. Till then, take care of yourself and ta-ta, bye-bye for this time.